To my fellow spiritual folks out there, you know we are here on planet Earth for this time, right? Like what's happening around us, it does matter, right? I do understand that we can have our perspectives that are grander, that we can understand our connectedness to all that is, that we can release fear, that we can still tap into the part of ourselves that understands that all of this is an illusion and we are limitless. But at the same time, while we are spirits and we have that aspect of us and we know those things from that higher vantage point, we are also here in this human vessel experiencing life within these fucked up systems. And we need to be here present in this moment because we have a role to play. We have things to do that are connected to what we're actually seeing happening in the world around us, okay? And so we can't just see what's happening and tell people, well, you need to get your perspective together or you need to manifest this or and just ignore the systems that we live in. No, this is intertwined. Okay, this spiritual work is intertwined with what we're actually seeing happen in the real world. We have a job to do, right? Remembering our power is part of that, but it's also so that we can actually actively change the world that we live in because we still live in the world. I cannot reiterate that enough. And I feel called to say that because I do feel the spiritual psychosis is real. I understand. I've been there. I don't even disagree. I believe in everything. Okay? I understand that everything we believe is real. I get that. But at the same time, we are here at this time in our vessels, and if you live here, specifically in the US, you're here for a reason. And if you are spiritual, then you know that, right? So, like, part of our purpose is to be here, is to be present in what's happening, not to deny it, not to ignore it, to pay attention to it because we have a role to play in it. And that role is not to tell other people to ignore the suffering and the stress and the messed up corruption that we're seeing. All of this is part of the journey. And any real mystic or priestess or spiritualist knows that shadow work is a big part of the journey. Confronting the darkness, confronting the ugly truths, that's a huge part of being a spiritual person. This is happening collectively. So why would it make sense for us to be doing it within ourselves? I know some people struggle to do it within themselves as well, but why would it make sense for us to do shadow work within ourselves but then ignore the collective darkness that's being revealed? That doesn't make sense. The gifts and skills that you have, they serve a purpose in the world that we need to create, but also you are here for the crumbling of the old. So you can't just ignore and bypass that. I know we all have different roles to play in this shift that's taking place, but some of us were meant to be here in this time to see the things crumble and crash down to the ground, okay? And there's a lot of people who really could benefit from our gifts and our wisdom. And for us to be denying the people that really need support at this time or almost dismissing their struggle, I do not think that's alignment. I don't think that's love. I don't think that is low vibrational for us to confront the ugly truths of the world and actually use our gifts for good because I feel like almost like that's the point. But I'm going to leave it there.